Да, вот так вот мой среднестатистический комп загружает Геншин. Грузится оно вообще по херу сколько времени. Короче, всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Лигер, такой вот внезапный стрим, прямо сходу прям во время открытия патча 7.0, выход снежный, вот, так говорится, опять-таки по традиции выходит новый регион, осматриваем его вместе с вами, уцезрим всю красоту этого региона, сколько лет прождали, наконец-таки дождались. При этом еще хорошо, что совпало с тем, что я еще отдыхаю в данный момент, пока я еще не вышел на смену свою, потому что я послезавтра только выхожу на смену в плане работы. И вроде как у меня с работой вроде начинают какие-то решаться проблемы, но все равно не прокаркать бы. Все, давай быстрее, дайте в зиму пойти, дайте в зиму, жарко, сука, жарко летом, блядь, дайте зиму. Дайте зимой погонять, дайте снега. Все, вот. Ну почти угадал. Я, блядь, стал возле корабля, блин, на корабле фантуй, блядь, чтобы посмотреть, как откроется снежная. Не, ну, кстати говоря, ну... Так, ну-ка по карте. Ну почти угадал, почти. Что отличительное? Ну, так, вот давай-ка я сейчас заскриню. Так, секундочку. Сейчас вот для сравнения покажу. Я же сделал скрин. Кажется, до... Так, нормально все? Так, секундочку. Да, нормально. Что-то у меня УБС-ка выдала, что как трансляция прорвалась. Да, видимо, битрейт немного шакалит. Ладно, я надеюсь, пока с стрима все нормально. Так, в общем, сейчас, секундочку. Вот, разница, вот, смотрите. Так вот. Вот до, вот после. Да. Горы неожиданно поменяли ландшафт. Вот примерно вот так и поменялась сама снежная. Вот теперь вы все увидели, как примерно она поменялась. Так, все. Так, опросник за 50 дайте это просто проскипаем, я не хочу это проходить. Ибо один хер мои ответы ни на что не повлияют. Я думаю, многие так же делают. Просто скипают все эти диалоги, вообще не вникая, что там вообще. Даже если что-то влияло, то, блин, это мало бы что-то изменило. Ну, да, честно, наши голоса ни на что не повлияют на то, что мы ответим в вопроснике. Потому что для большинства таких людей, как мы, наши ответы ничто не значат. Поскольку, да ёпта, напихает ответов, бляха-муха, что, блядь, не пересчесть. Возможно, им, блядь, интересуют вопросы исключительно Китая, блядь, но не таких людей, как мы, из Глобала. Все. Ради 50 гемов пришлось проскипать все диалоги. Все простенькие. Так, касательно нового персонажа, я ее выбивать не буду. Типа, зачем мне есть Сандрона? Другого мне и не надо. Если будут кого-то убивать, то кого-нибудь более привлекательного. Так, ну чё, мы причем ходим за на красной линии, считай. Так. Послушайте музыку. Короче, новая музыка заиграла, с которой мы вступили на эту дорогу. Так. Так, давайте-ка мы все-таки ее проскипаем. Так. Так, это мусор. Не, вот это более мусорно, кажется. 20 круток всего. 20, мать его, круток. Так. Нет, наши баллы. Обнулили, суки. Обнулили нам очки, блин. Ключики, которые до сих пор проставили. Блин, между прочим, где? Обещали, сука, увеличить количество ключей, по-моему, до 8 или 10-12 штук. По-моему, обещали. В итоге напиздели. Не увеличили. А у нас они просто простаивают и просто пропадают. Так, где-то... Ну, блин. Сигну Орликину, конечно, не против был выбить, но, блядь. Сложно решиться. Так, уже какие-то ивенты выходят. 360 за сюжетку, за закату. Алёша. Так, ну... Окей. Платный, конечно, топовый, но все равно. Я уверен, что... Вот давай БП посмотрим. Есть за что там заходить туда? Я-то захожу, что исключительно, чтобы забрать скин. Ради ничего другого я не вижу смысла заходить. Ну, БПшный вот этот норм. Так, окей. Ну, блять, не знаю. Блять. Наверное, нет. Так что все, спасибо, что выпустили абсолютно ненужные, неинтересные скины, вы меня освобождаете от лишних дел. Ну что, реально заходить в астралку ради того, чтобы забрать скины, которые абсолютно меня не привлекают. Нет уж, спасибо. Так, давайте не надо сюжетку. Блять, мне кажется, надо битрейт занизить. Я могу прям на стриме его занизить? Или никак? О, пока, кажется, могу. Так, я хотя бы... Вот, 4500, наверное, сделаю. Да? Я не знаю, занизил я или не занизил. Ну, по-моему, занизил. Да, вот все, занизил, вот все. Вроде качество получше возобновляется. Блядь, не видишь, что мы сюжетку запустили? Я не хочу сюжетку запускать. Не до сюжетки, потом. Я не планирую сейчас сюжетку проходить. Сюжетку я оставляю на будущее. Я не знаю, говорил это или нет, но я планирую пройти сюжетку, которая, ну, с момента, когда я поставил сюжетку Геншин. То есть, начиная с Нату и заканчивая самой Снежной. Это будет не на стриме, это будет в качестве записи. Я планирую это сделать, но пока я не знаю, когда. Мне просто нужно время. Куча свободного времени, чтобы за это решиться.
Guess this will be the end of your journey that your brother mentioned. What is he expecting you to find there? Snezhnaya still feels like a long way away. Hopefully, there'll be plenty of time to relax, eat some good food, and have fun before we arrive. But whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around the corner, all these
Блять, походу мы нормально постримить-то не можем, поскольку, блять, это, я замечаю постоянный пропад хикатов. Ну, скорее всего, из-за того, что куча людей запускают стримы, поэтому, скорее всего, в этом плане ОБС начинает пить. Хер его знает. Потому что я не понимаю, когда начинается, ну, когда стрим обрывается.
Stick close to Paimon, the best guide you could ever ask for, and let's charge straight for the finish line! Off we go! What about me? Do I get a call out?
Нет, мы про тебя никогда не забываем, Коломина. Ты у меня всегда в отряде, но я тебя редко ставлю, потому что я сейчас с Андроной играюсь.
Columbina? You kind of snuck up on us there. Don't look at Paimon. Paimon didn't sell you out this time.
Пиздит. А, вот так, значит, выдал.
Oh, so it was you! Alright, guess there's no hiding it now. All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see you off. I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to Snezhnaya. She must be busy.
Ничего, по пути перехватим.
She had some nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear them? She hasn't changed a bit. Alright, let's hear it! If they're heading to Snezhnaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending a farewell party for people like that would not be a good look for me right now. Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Snezhnaya. Our time working together was not terrible, precisely, but we're on different sides. So when you get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us. Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude, the reasoning. All right, we'll do our best to keep our distance then.
Ну хули нет, на чужую территорию идем. На вражескую считай.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go see her. As long as you don't make things difficult for both of you, you'll be fine. Huh. You really have to read between the lines with Centrone. Go on, get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. I told Lama that you once treated me to a truly unforgettable meal. Today, I want to return the favor. It's my gift to you. It's definitely nice to be treated, but hopefully by this point, you know that you don't owe us any favors. The moon of Nodcry will always give you a warm welcome.
Ну Что, телепорт всегда открыт. Можно по щелчку пальцев пройти. Так, адрес Фалгана нам еще и не показывать. Ну и ладно. Меньше текста будет. Получается, если считать по картине сюжета, то мы прощаемся только с Коломбиной. А со всеми в никогда прощаемся во Флагмане. Надеюсь, лишнего шума не слышно, потому что у нас тут рядом строительство идет. Безжалостный мороз. Все, можно, пожалуйста, остановиться? Я не хочу дальше проходить сюжетку, я хочу... Я иду исключительно по-своему. Все. Так у меня отряд забрали. Верните мой отряд. Нет, это не мой отряд. Блять. Можно выйти из сюжетной ветки? Ой, мать, отмораживание идет. Так, давай. Ладно, будем идти без отряда. Окей, идем без отряда. Ой, блядь, а мы, блядь, мерзнем. А погреться-то негде. Все, мы приехали, блядь. Блядь, я даже до статуи не дошел, блядь. Блядь, походу придется по сюжету следовать, потому что, блядь... А, погоди. Блядь, я хочу просто выйти из сюжета, я не хочу... сюжетку проходить. Да, блядь, нас опять сюжет... ладно. Будет вам небольшая часть сюжетки, так сказать, пролог, так сказать, к будущему прохождению. Потому что вонючая консерва нас не отпускает, а я не могу взять отряд, с которым могу пройти дальше. А мне нужен хил.
Minus the effects of Kawaki. That's a sure sign that we're officially in Seshnaya now. Go! There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure is complete without a chest or two.
Пока. Все. Все, нету поймон, потеряли. Потеряли все, потеряли поймон. Ладно. Мы, блядь, следуем за ней. Хоть стоишь. А прикиньте, именно в этом моменте она, блядь, заболеет. Вот это выглядит фиаско. Чисто... Начинается.
Let's see how your camera skills are these days. Oh, wait a sec. Paimon sees something. Come on, quick. It looks like a train carriage. Paimon's heard that Snezhnaya has loads of railways and trains. This must be one of them. But why is it abandoned? Ooh, it's still so cold. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, also, is it just Paimon or is the snow getting heavier? Thanks for offering, but this isn't just the weather.
Блять, серьезно, в этом моменте она и заболела, за то, что ее снегом засыпала. Заебись.
It's hard to describe, but Paimon feels so weird. She's never felt like this before. Everything feels heavy. Getting kinda dizzy too. Oh, no need. Paimon's just feeling a little low on energy. That's all. It's nothing serious. Not worth ruining our travel plans over.
Да, тут не геройство, не прыгай в снег.
Yep, sure thing. Snezhnaya, here we come. Oh, look! There's a cabin over there. Phew. Let's get out of this storm.
Опять костюм украли. Черти. Сдуло. Сдуло люнку. Все, приехали.
What is this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her. Fast! Paimon? Paimon!
Да. Снежинки тут.
That's strange. Where could she be? I guess I'll try further ahead. Hang in there, Paimon.
Так, если гоневшим согреться, хорошо, пока мы берем сюда. Можно здесь сделать.
Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside. A reward on the road.
Где еще в этот момент посмотреть на трусики Люки?
It says here, Krasnik's torch, civilian model. Ah, it's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay.
Там сумму. Как бы мы должны были через верх залезть, а я протиснулся. Вот так-то.
I'll keep this close.
Зачем мне ваши указания, когда я могу всегда найти обходной путь?
What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
Че, бутылка водки?
Mission to reach tomorrow.
Блядь, видишь, сегодня, короче, ёбу дает, вот честное слово. Ну, скорее всего, из-за того, что многие сейчас стримят Genshin, поэтому, скорее всего, из-за этого такие вот траблы. Потому что я хер его знает, из-за чего такая проблема.
To this end, I must... Strange. What was it? Wait, my body? Huh? Why is my body like this? Apologies. After a long period of inactivity, it appears that a lot of data has been lost. Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow. But I am unable to load further details at this moment. Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I have detected a drop in your surface body temperature. You cannot remain active in this state for much longer. In accordance with my preset programming, upon reactivation, I must ask the one who awakened me the following question. Will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we reach tomorrow.
Ну, допустим.
You have made a very wise decision. Now, I detected that you called out a name earlier. Presumably that of your missing companion? The name was Paimon. After helping you get out of here, I will search for a match in the nearby area and pinpoint their location.
Короче, местный навигатор у нас есть.
Merely the tip of the iceberg. Now that we have reached an accord, you will be my new user. May I ask your name? Very well. I will remember this name until the mission is complete. I need to recover my body, retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow, and help the suffering masses to reach the far shores where the empty ark floats. I can sense my power scattered across this ice-covered land. I even have a vague sense of where it might be found. But right now, that is not essential. The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your companion.
Так,
You may now execute the command, Demolish. Use it to remove the prime ice blocking the path and obtain prime ice units.
типа, чё это?
Prime ice unit count has been updated.
Ты чё, блядь, за Майнкрафт пошел? Какие-то блоки теперь ломать можно.
You may now execute the command, Build. Use it to create a prime ice construct to prop up the door.
Вечный лед. Так, ну факел его поняли, ну, у нас греет. Угу. Так, и давай разберем его. А, все.
Is this an answer from this world?
Scanning local environment. Exit has been sealed off with ice. That would not be an efficient approach. One moment. Usable construct blueprint detected nearby. You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you more quickly.
I'll keep this close.
Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, Build Heat Source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
Вообще, прям до канальности у нас. Давай. Окей. Надо забыть. Должны это так, этот лед растапливать. Зачем тратить на это время, когда мы можем, по сути, так выбраться. Выбрались.
Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your earliest convenience. The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing the unique properties of Kresnik Crystal. Unfortunately, Prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and cannot be stabilized during the development period. Hence, the authorization to use Kresnik Crystal was granted. That said, I have already forgotten what warmth feels like. Yes, perhaps then we can warm ourselves by the fireside together. But for now, all you need to remember is this. If you collect Kresnik Crystal, I can extract the energy within and use it to maintain your body's surface temperature. Low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves.
Что у нас? Почти ежедневка выполнилась.
Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon. Go. Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison. Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2. Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my database, this location is a train station, meaning the number of life forms is unusually low. Real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use. But whatever the situation, please exercise caution.
Фредди, ты же опять начал выебываться. Ну ёб твою мать.
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snowstorm. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead. We will meet again very soon.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again. Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound. The other person even left a blanket for her.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Oh, Paimon was so worried. She looked everywhere for you.
It's okay. Take it easy. Are you feeling alright?
Pretty much the same as when we first got to Snezhnaya. Paimon must have got a cold. him?
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans, but there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up clashing. Well, he was right about one thing. Right now, the most important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while she's unwell.
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left in something of a hurry.
Hey! What the? Who is that? It looks like half a pair of goggles. How amazing! A self-aware, talking pair of goggles.
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak. You must be a rare creature yourself.
Oh, wow! Well, thank you so much. You've earned yourself some of Paimon's favorite candy. Oh, but by the looks of it, you probably can't eat that, can you?
Да он их вообще съесть не сможет. Он же, блин, килограммов.
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly to keep me operating at peak efficiency.
Oh, that makes sense. Every pair of goggles needs wiping clean once in a while. Someone pretty important. But beyond that, Paimon didn't know anything about him. It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he properly introduced himself. That's the only reason Paimon knows he was the Jester. Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice, with a really anxious expression on his face. He didn't act like someone who knew she would be here in advance. And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. He didn't do anything to Paimon at all. In fact, he barely said anything. Wouldn't even answer any of Paimon's questions either. Paimon didn't feel unsafe around him, and he didn't seem to have any ulterior motives. For all we know, he might have just ignored Paimon's questions so she'd give up and go to sleep.
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are unfamiliar terms. May I ask for clarification?
Wait, you've seriously never heard of the Fatui? Oh, they're like the Tsaritsa's inner circle. Really powerful people. And the director is their boss.
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman in question.
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged you to talk so much. Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of Snezhnaya for now. We can come back after the weather clears up and you're all better. The Jester mentioned that this snowstorm being the work of a monster is worse than most. Even if we made it to Snezhnograd, we'd still have to wait out the storm before we could do any exploring.
Доберемся.
Oh, well, it's really nice of you to look out for Paimon, but she doesn't want to hold you back. We were really psyched up for this journey when we first set off. Just think of all the burning questions we have. If we turn back now,
Who knows how long it'll take before we finally get answers?
Further information is required regarding the monster situation, but objectively speaking, there is another, more pressing issue at hand. At this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. Were we to turn back now, the road would be extremely treacherous, especially since we would need to travel on foot. If, however, we continue onward, there may be a better solution. Do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you that this is a train station. While it has evidently fallen into disuse for unknown reasons, the tracks remain intact. We can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by driving a train. That is the Snezhnayan way. There is a small town up ahead, which would be the perfect place for Miss Paimon to rest and recover.
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great point. Let's do that! Oh, come on. Don't worry. Think of all the traveling we've done so far. When has Paimon ever gotten sick before? Practically never. 'Cause she's in great shape. Sure, she's a little tired right now, but it's sure to clear up on its own.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please call for the Eye of Grey whenever you wish. Otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary distraction. Now, please follow me to the train tracks.
Надеюсь, не дадут мой отряд. Конечно, блядь, дадут, блядь.
Is this an answer from this world?
Такие старые входят.
Please confirm when you are ready to depart.
Что там надо? Так. Призыв поезда. Серьезно, можно с помощью этой хрени поезд признать?
Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Could not detect clear tracks.
What exactly does clear mean?
Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter impromptu flight mode.
Котелюнки костюм украли. Телепорт там был.
How strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records, but even the railroads and the terrain itself have changed substantially.
Yeah. Thanks to your quick reflexes.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as confused by all this as you are. Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. The discrepancies between the old data and present reality are far greater than I anticipated. Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer to the town. According to the data, anyway.
Your Your data had better be right this time.
I can assure you, it certainly is. Please look this way, and you will see a Kresnik's torch. It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. We have taken the shortest possible route. Rest assured that I will take user preferences into account next time I plan a route. Next time, I will get it right.
Так. Ну, опять дайте посмотреть, что это такое сообщение. Ранее. Система. Так, окей. Открыли тут телепорт нам все-таки. Хорошо. Крылатая химера лев. Ну, твоя мать, нас опять ограничивают сюжетом. Не дают нам, короче, погулять по снежной. Не дают. Пока мы, блять, в сюжетной линии находимся, нам не дают погулять. Так, окей.
Excuse me? Is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Эй, жесть. Блять, вроде не приоритетка, нам все равно не дают гулять. Надеюсь, с другими серверами такой проблемы не будет, что нас ограничивают сюжетом.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
Короче, все
All we can
без-
do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik crystal to get here.
Короче, все будут слать куда подальше. О, Алёшка. Алёш, чё встал?
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
What a bummer.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that? Because of the snowstorm?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuja. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not. Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous amount of energy. Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik crystal in Snezhnaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vetja passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuja, meaning bitter cold.
Bitter cold? So, like, it's gonna be a cold winter, folks? You're all gonna have to find a way to get through it? That kind of idea?
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, You huddled together for warmth. There's always a way to stretch things out to make ends meet. Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back. You know what? Come with me and see for yourself.
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even as our purchase quota has gone down. You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are calculated, but I assure you, they are as fair and reasonable as possible.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again. There is no monopoly on the trade of Kresnik Crystal. You are free to purchase the shortfall from elsewhere on the market.
What market? Nobody else is selling. And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate. It's robbery is what it is.
Which is why the Snezhnegrad Veche passed a resolution to support border communities, without which you wouldn't even be able to buy Crystal from us to begin with. So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward. Everyone's feeling the cold here.
You...
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. We're all subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us I was reading. I even wrote a letter to confirm the true figures, but I'm afraid the quota really is as low as you've been advised. Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. They have to factor in population, town size, industrial application. Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining crystal for household use, and in doing so, we must make sure that everyone is treated fairly. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not have any authority to modify the rates or quotas.
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the book.
Tell you what, listen. I know how anxious and upset everyone is. As a matter of fact, I was just discussing it with the mayor. What we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. You can come to me directly to register.
We're barely getting by.
You were looking for an inn, right? For your, Fae friend?
Oh, Paimon's not a fae. Just Paimon. She must have caught a cold or something. We only just got to Snezhnaya, and we're still getting used to the climate.
I have a small place in Srtomoros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's pretty basic. But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now. It's not much, but I've got blankets and a warm fire.
Are you sure? Oh, that's really kind of you.
All right, then. This way.
Дали. Один хер. Нам даже выйти оттуда не дают. Крюку. Так, где тут телепорт?
the pace.
Come on, keep up.
Take a break.
Так, давайте посмотрим, что это за персону нам впихнули. Алёшка. С копьем. Так. А не буду ему давать. Ну, пускай вот пока что с тыкалкой побудет. Это, по-моему. Пускай пока вот с этой вот тыкалкой побудет. Потом вообще его кинуть накину. Так. Привычка. Запускай привычка. Материалов нет. Ну, хотя в чем-то уже можно.
All geared up.
Так, ну окей, давай тогда сразу посмотрим, что это за новые персоны. Из чего они сделали, из чего они сделаны. Есть ли вообще у них какой-то смысл? Так. Блять, лев.
It's dog eat dog!
Sayonara special! Shaken and stirred!
How tiresome. Let's test my hypothesis.
Bullseye! Here, boy!
Come on, keep up!
Ну, короче, саппорт под крио-персонажей, ясно. Ставит, короче, поле и все, и ебашишь за крио-персов. Ну, Пессандроны в целом тоже пойдет. Так, одета. Ну, главное, что одета, а не голой. Щеголяет с голой
Come a
задницей.
little closer.
Блядь. Я уже привычку, блядь. Я уже по привычке, блядь. Ешку прожимает, что привык ей дико играть.
Come a little closer. Let's spark things up.
Lots of the snowflakes. Yeah. Silhouette. Together.
Stay clear! Animal hypostasis emu?
Че? Звездная Россия? Не серьезно?
Witness the snow swan's grace.
Это крайне непонятный персонаж. Ну блин, мы ему дохим одного хиличура. Я не понимаю пока что ее смысл.
Dog eat dog!
World, Mark 2! Animal Tech 6308!
Waltz of the snowflakes. Together. Silhouette.
Got it! Here, boy!
Stay clear! Animal hypostasis!
fine adagio. Padda. Let's begin.
Что-то надо мажить, короче.
What a joke!
One down! It's dog eat dog!
Swirl, work! Lots of the snowflakes. Absorption test. Animal hypostation. A spot of tea-time entertainment.
По-моему, с Андроидом намного эффективнее. Я не знаю, блядь. Это крайне странный геймплей. Короче, геймплей заключается в ешке ульте. Не знаю, не цепляет. Не, я не вижу смысла его убивать. Короче, помимо всего прочего, они еще реакцию с Криви и Анему добавили. Типа звездной рассеивание. Ну, интересно, интересно. Леший. Почему Леш? Лучше это. Лучше дендроиды назвали бы, что ли, из третьих героев. Вот это было бы намного креативнее, а не Леший. Ну, пойди, они регистрируются от рашки. Жалко, нет Украины. А, что? Кто обидится? Русскоязычный комьюнити.
So cozy and warm. Paimon's getting nice and thirsty. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? Don't say that. Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be any trains. We could end up stuck here for a long time, I'm afraid. What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and crash landed on the ice?
Oh,
But to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So, I'm heading off to catch a rabbit.
huh? Wait. A rabbit stole the crystal?
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They prefer carrots to Kresnik Crystal anyway. Shishkin, Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now, shall we?
Him? Really? Paimon never would have guessed.
Huh? You're coming with?
Oh, okay then. Just give Paimon a second to get ready. Alright. Guess there's no point pushing myself. Paimon will stay here and hold the fort then.
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Тугарин, что?
A doggy!
Как? Сука. Ебануться, блядь. Тугарин, змей, блядь. Ой, блядь. Куда нахуй поехали, блядь? Тугарин, сука. Тугарин змей, блядь. Ой, бля. Ебануться.
Angry doggy. Oh, Tugarin doesn't like being petted then.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner, so he'll be joining us when we head out. Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our rabbit, or there's no telling which burrow he'll scurry back into. First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Shishkin's figures can't be trusted. Then, we get to Garin to catch a scent and find out which way the crystal went. What are you eating?
Oh, check it out. When you're all out of carrots, try jerky. Good doggy. Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yep. And rabbit lover. Carrots are great too, you know.
Good to know. Eat up, Tagarin. We got a lot of work to do.
Paimon's just gonna stay here and get some good rest. You guys, be careful out there.
Nice work, Tagarin. Come on, we'll go around.
Нам то хрень, что ли, красный или чё? Чё это так? А, это местный кошелек. Ясно.
This way. We'll enter from the upper floor.
О, еще один кошелек.
There we go. A freight list. Straight from the Fatui. So Shishkin won't have had the chance to doctor the figures. Looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one bothers reading these unless they have ulterior motives. Yeah, this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here, then go track down the crystal. Tagarin's a keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his specialty.
Логичнее здесь будет, хоть он же оттуда выскочил.
Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of crystal. That's normal.
Да к этому дому уже и ведет.
But if he picks up the scent of Cristal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up.
Что-то заныкано. По-любому.
This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here and keep watch. I'm gonna take a look inside.
Thanks for looking out for us. Things are getting tougher by the day.
No need to thank me, it's my pleasure. Sure as Her Majesty the Tsaritsa watching over us, every sacrifice will be worthwhile. Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes. These days of hardship will be over soon.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin, but for you, the hard times have only just begun.
Huh? Who are you? What's the matter?
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Crystal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. Instead, they were secretly stashed away. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Mr. Shishkin?
Me? Why, I have no idea. But look at how much there is. It's quite a godsend. Now there will be plenty to go around.
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. The official figures will be finalized shortly.
I'm so very sorry. This isn't who I am. Please believe me, this was a one-time mistake that I will never repeat. We all know how difficult life has been since Project Stuja came into force. Energy is an increasingly scarce resource. People everywhere are getting desperate. But some places have been hit harder than others. I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. If not, I'm so sorry. Once the Fatui have finished their count, you'll see that the numbers match their waybill. I have the official Snezhnayan quotas here. Anyone who has already purchased energy, please make your way over here to correct your transactions. I'll make a batch purchase of Crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all to use free of charge. As for Alatir, I'll think of something else.
You don't have to go that far.
Yeah, owning up to your mistake is enough for me. You've done plenty of good for the community in the past. I'm not looking for a handout.
Drop the act. You claim this was a one-time mistake, but the real reason there's only one shipment's worth of stolen crystal in your basement is that you have an accomplice.
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected, we found many crates full of crystal, half of which were still in their original shipping containers.
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Stratomeros for a long time now. The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an energy delivery. And every time a train pulls in, you're there on site to take inventory and oversee the workers unloading the cargo. The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the crystal by tunnel at night to the mayor's house, and he sells it out of town. But since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation. This meant slower sales, which gave me plenty of opportunity to catch him in the act.
Wait, the mayor's involved in this too?
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of this?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriages? What?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now,
outside, counting carriages, in this weather.
I'm a hunter. I have two options: hunt or starve.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for itself. Take Shishkin and the mayor into custody and escort them back to Snezhnegrad.
You cocky little brat, ruining my business. Just you wait.
Yeah, something felt off, so I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit, though. I'm lucky my dad made me learn enough to get by, but all this number crunching was a million times harder than the aim and fire work I'm used to.
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal, as I'm sure you can tell. He did all of this right under our noses, and we never suspected a thing.
A wolf in sheep's clothing. He had everyone fooled.
Even with that sob story he fed us. He was probably trying to keep the mayor out of it, not just mask his own motives. Without the compelling case you put together, even I might have fallen for it. Alosha, was it? Tell me, are you really a hunter?
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots, and you'll see whether I'm the real deal.
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just, well, I'm sure you've heard of the Rokot. Recently, they've been recruiting people with your kind of talent. They hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stusha, sometimes directly opposing the Tsaritsa herself. They aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common folk, but still, as a member of the Fatui, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't keep tabs on them.
The first you've heard of it.
I see. It does sound quite tragic. Really. Well, thanks again for your assistance, and your friend here too. I will report this incident to Snezhnegrad. The Fatui will take over energy distribution until new officials are appointed. We'll also ensure that the train station resumes normal service as soon as possible.
Удивительно, что он Люмку не опознал. Если он опознал бы, он бы уже, его уже давно стволы бы навели бы.
Looks like it's my turn to brush up on math now. I never liked it as a kid either.
Моментально бы доставили в Снежноград. Прямиком к царице с допросом. Ну, хули ты сюда приперлась?
Don't mention it. Isn't the soldier overseeing the delivery supposed to verify the quantity of the goods? Was he just careless? Or was he being paid off too? Who knows? Excuse me. I'll take a share of Kresnik Crystal too. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this crystal to.
Нет, нас по-прежнему не выпускают. Короче, не дают нам погулять по городу. Не дают.
Hang tight for a moment. This old lady, she doesn't really know who's who anymore.
Now, how often do I get to see my grandson? Hmm? Come on, take a seat and relax while I fix you something to eat. Let me get it for you.
Please, don't get up on my account. You need to rest. Where's the fruit?
Right under the basket by the door. Or maybe it was on the bedside cabinet. Well, grandson dear, do you like it?
Very much, ma'am. It's delicious.
Good, good. Wonderful.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, all right? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment. You should eat it as soon as you get it.
Oh, I don't need it. I'm fine. But if you like it, come back for some more soon.
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for special occasions. I met her at the market back before her health began declining. She was a lovely old lady. We're from the same hometown. Not many people have heard of Alatir, and if they have, it's usually for all the wrong reasons. There's a gang of highwaymen that came from there. Now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories of our hometown. So after we got talking and realized we were from the same place, we decided to keep in touch by letter. I first learned of Stratomeros' energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her letters. Then, after her health went downhill, I started visiting more often to check in on her. The town's been in decline for a while now, but because of her memory problems, she thinks of it as the bustling, prosperous Stratomeros still in its heyday. That said, I kind of appreciate her optimism. There's not much of it going around in this world of ice and snow. It's fine. Everyone grows old. In Snezhnaya, some people believe that in your final moments, you'll sense a familiar presence by your side. You turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. So you focus hard, trying to make out who it is. And when you finally see their face, the Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life. She still calls me grandson, though. So at least I'm not a blurry face in her world just yet. Come on, let's get back and see how Paimon's doing.
Paimon, we're back. Are you feeling any better?
Yep. Paimon's not cold anymore, but she's still a little dizzy. Flying probably isn't a good idea right now. But Paimon's sure she'll be fine. It's probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in Snezhnaya.
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
Sure, but enough about that. How did everything go on your end? Are you all set? Did you have any trouble?
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
Jeez, you guys got pretty busy. Sounds like the liaison officer and the mayor were running quite an operation. Huh, so you said the train station will open again soon, right? And everyone has enough crystal now?
Yeah. Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuja isn't going away anytime soon. People still have to scrimp and save to make ends meet. Don't know. The goal of Project Stuja is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa, but no one knows where that energy's going. It's never been made public. The thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6 months, but time and time again, they keep extending it.
Extending it? Does that mean the Tsaritsa's plan isn't going very smoothly?
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, any proposed extension needs to pass by majority vote in the Snezhnegrad Veche. But even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up caving into political pressure from the rooster, Pulcinella. He's the chair of the Snezhnegrad Veche and a key figure in the voting process. He has the backing of many powerful and influential people.
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here in Snezhnaya?
I don't see it like that. Fundamentally, the Fatui will always think and act in the Tsaritsa's interests. But that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Sir Tomro still receives crystal shipments is because of a relief proposal put forward by the rooster himself. Then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided some mora for disaster relief, and they're as conservative and indifferent as they come. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different world from us. There's always going to be some conflict when those worlds collide. Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, there are still many differences of opinion on how best to tackle the big issues of the day. Regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in Snezhnegrad, while the rich and powerful are either unwilling or afraid to speak out for all sorts of complicated reasons. The Rokad provides the disaffected with false.
It's our job to help people out with commissions and get to the bottom of things.
Sounds like we're going to get along. So, what's your business in Snezhnegrad? Aside from taking your friend to see a doctor, of course.
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's...
You've heard of us then? We're getting more famous by the day.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the snow. But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times, and right now, she's probably not even in Snezhnegrad. Word is, she's heading east on a campaign to slay a monster.
С каким монстром мы знаем.
Yeah, so you've heard of it. A wild, unpredictable monster with the power to summon snowstorms. It also absorbs everything around it into its body, so it's growing constantly. Now it's so big that the Tsaritsa has deemed it the #1 threat.
Значит, что-то другое. Лады. Отмена.
Luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly less mobile, so it doesn't pose an immediate threat to this town or to Snezhnegrad. I'm sure that Tsaritsa and her station.
Whoa! That's gotta take a lot of manpower.
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we helped them out. Should be easy enough to negotiate. As far as I know, All the paperwork is dealt with upon manufacture. I've never seen anyone check it, so I wouldn't worry. Having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach Snezhnegrad in no time. I need to head there myself anyway. Got some game to trade for Mora. I know a good doctor in the city. I'll introduce you when we get there.
Oh, thanks so much. Let's get a good night's sleep ahead of our big trip tomorrow.
Так, отправиться на станцию. Так. О, еще плюс.
Drive carefully, all right? You don't want to end up in this situation again. Also, I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new model or something? Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway, take this. It's an up-to-date map of the Snezhnayan rail network. All the track switching is automated, so as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or anything. We'll leave you to examine the train's conditions yourselves. Fingers crossed nothing's broken. I doubt Sir Tomoros has any engineers with experience working on this model.
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks for everything.
All right then. Have a safe journey. And make sure to check everything's working before you set off.
Да, они осведомлены, значит, вот эти вот фатуисты, что перед ними стоит та самая люмка, которая весь предвестников шатала направо-налево. Так, получается, с помощью поезда можно отправляться в города. Ну, короче, так понимаю, это fast travel, так понимаю. Если это fast travel, то отлично.
Alright. Looks like our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and then head out. Goggles, your time to shine.
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
What's this?
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage, but no impact on function. Diagnostics complete. All systems nominal.
Neat! Huh. Paimon still can't get over the fact that you just found this tech lying around in a random cave.
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole life, and I've never heard of an interactive, talking train autopilot.
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains, though I doubt you have any interest in navigating the practically unreadable operator's manual yourself. All configurations are complete. Should you require any further assistance, please call for the Eye of Grey.
Nope.
Что, началась аномалия? Нас решили, да я просто вот Только в Геншине проблемы с костюмами. В Зетке, в ХСР все с этим нормально, блять. Только здесь почему-то они не могут фиксировать костюм ГГшки.
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Halosha, you're Snezhnayan, right? Any idea what the heck this place is?
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy flows. Even time itself doesn't exist here. It's a world where everything seems to come to a standstill.
Короче, аномалия. Будем называть это аномалией.
I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never seen again. And the few who do make it back, they're never quite the same.
Huh? Then what the heck do we do now? Oh, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles? Great! Now we're done for!
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story once about the world of shadows. If it's true, there's a way to escape. We just need to find the exit. Come on, let's explore.
Так. Всегда, как правило, лучше смотреть, что сзади. Ну, мало ли. Что может быть.
Look at these Fatui! It's like they've lost their minds!
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living. I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Нормальная такая аномалия. Как будто, блять, в космосе.
Wait! What's that blue thing? Is that... Goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
Hello. I am glad to see the three of you safe and sound.
For now, at least. But things aren't looking too good.
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm, the darkest space in the shell, where even the Most High is loath to cast its gaze. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersects with the world of the Light Realm only rarely, like an air bubble that rises to the water's surface. We must leave this place before it sinks back down into the depths once more.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Yes. In fact, the very purpose of my creation was likely to... It appears that key data is currently inaccessible. But now is not the time to resolve that problem. I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, Traveler. It may well be one of my core functions. Scan complete. Construction in progress. Activation code...
Whoa!
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit. Bring down the walls of the stronghold, and extinguish the flaming arrows of the wicked.
Is this a gun?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, there once was one who, after much research and many attempts, found this to be the most effective means of attack. Let's go. We don't have much much time.
Так, схема. Так, классическая база схемы управления. Так, спин подката. Shift, призятка, R. Нажмите где, что в активном прицеле. Через колесико. Это не по КМ, конечно. Блин, а удерживать, блин. Скорее всего, может быть, я не привыкший к удерживанию. Блять. Шутер, блять, в Геншине, блять.
Shadow Realm. Ammunition is an important resource. You can replenish your ammunition at various supply points. For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot. Many hostile units approaching. I suggest a new strategy. Take cover and pick them off one by one.
Так, из укрытия можно стрелять?
With the newly unlocked assault function.
Блять, ну слишком поздно об этом сказали. Что там? А-а-а.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope. Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on. You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances.
Ладно, вот это интересная часть геймплея, которую они создали. Но здесь однозначно поработали отлично.
I recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices were originally used to secure structures in the Shadow Realm.
Не понял. А! Теперь понял. С этой хренью надо соединить. Так, по-любому нужен круг. И давай-ка мы его сразу же отсоединим. Все. И это отсоединим. Все.
Time to catch my breath.
С 2000 патронов. Да, нам стоит. О.
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
Это кот!
Take great care not to fall down.
Всё.
Should you...
Приехали. А, ну вы, мне скажешь, телепорт.
Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
Can't take much more. One shot is all I need.
А, гранат. Так, как ее метнуть?
Try this! Try this!
Что, только электрическая граната, что ли? Разнообразия нет. О,
Time to catch my breath.
я понимаю, хилку можно использовать. Всю карманную. Закрыть его. Не замкнул.
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
Четко спустились. О.
The
Блять.
exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However,
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
Разброс уж был.
Nice.
Большая фигня. Чё, куда делись вообще? О! Еще новая пушка.
you may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Так патрон дается и на нее. Хорошо. А, это гранатомет. Так, погоди, типа. Блять. Так, погоди, я сзади сундук оставил.
Nice.
Драгоценный причем оставил. Чуть не хватало его этого оставить. Ладно, я понимаю, может бесконечник пополнять. Блин, здоровая локация. Блин, вот жалко, оно не меняется. Он даже нас не будет.
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
The exit is right here.
You mean this weird bubble thing? Wait, how exactly do we...
No time to think. We just gotta go for it. Looks like I was right.
Что, выбрались внимание?
It came up a whole bunch in Nokrai. You're a pretty neat surprise in that sense, aren't you, Goggles? We had no idea they left cool gadgets like you behind.
Бля, я даже не знаю, сколько разрывов было на стриме, но, блять, я постоянно вижу постоянные разрывы стримов. И думаю, они не одноразово происходили в всяких разных моментах, поэтому... Блять, я надеюсь, что мы уже добрались до Снежнограда.
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, your performance was quite outstanding, far beyond my expectations.
Ну тут чисто одно из двух. Либо все же из-за того, что я выставил высокий битрейт, либо из-за того, что слишком люди активно стримят данную игру, поэтому, говоря, постоянные разрывы. Но одно из двух. Но мне кажется, скорее всего, битрейт. Но это явно не проблема с интернетом, потому что если у меня были проблемы с интернетом, у меня пингам не было бы сейчас в районе 20. Так что тут, скорее всего, явно нас связано с настройками OBS, либо же все связано с активностью, со стриминговой платформы, потому что ее слишком много стримят.
As Alosha said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Realm to manifest in a place like this, but we should still watch out for similar dangers ahead.
Oh, let's hope not. If anything else goes
the Shadow Realm can appear anywhere, not just on the railroad. I am simply advising that we take sensible precautions. Now, if you wish to further calibrate and upgrade your firearm, you may do so over there, provided you have the necessary components. Please take a moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of the train. Amongst other things, this will ensure Paimon is a little warmer while on board.
Oh, thanks, Goggles. You're a trusty train conductor. Well, maybe trusty isn't quite the right word, considering. Anyway, at least you get the job done.
Yes, of course. And just like the Eye of Grey, I am sure it will be a great asset to you in your future adventures. If not...
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Yeah, sure. Paimon wants to forget all about the Shadow Realm. It was so creepy in there. Stretching her legs might help take her mind off things.
Так, мы сейчас где? Мы сейчас в Снежнограде или где мы сейчас? Что-то мне кажется, как будто мы не доехали до него.
Quiet here for a train station. Not a person in sight. Just abandoned houses.
Не, мне кажется, мы не доехали до него. По всей видимости. Да, мы чутка не доехали.
Huh? So much for repair. You've swapped our train out for a whole new model.
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now that the repairs are complete, the train offers optimized performance and a significantly improved trendiness level.
Huh. Didn't know trendiness was a parameter.
Не имеет приключений снежный. Так, ну какие-то дополнения, короче, все такое. Так. Так, за все это получаем награду. Окей. Опыт. Сфера теней. Ну, будем называть это аномалией. Или как-нибудь еще. Атмосферный стол. Лайк. То есть, можно, блядь, найти столбы, оставленные другими игроками? Что?
Finding treasure is pretty exhilarating.
Лайк. Вот сюда можно что-нибудь поставить, да? Что-нибудь поставить. Что-нибудь такое. Вот. Все. Хотя не, погоди. Так, вот сюда поставь. Вот сюда. По красоте где-нибудь. Во. Вот, все. Те, кто найдет, залайкайте, пожалуйста. Эту красоту. А ее можно перейти? Создание. Совен, чё? Ничего не понял, но... Ладно. Короче, все. Залайкайте-ка по... Да. Залайкайте, короче, настроение. Кто найдет, то красавцы. Залайкайте. Это означает то, что вы оценили мой контент. О, химический стол даже есть. Кажется, урода, это будет, считай, временная база. Что там светится? Чуть накрыто. А, все. Я понял. Это за ежедневку. И процент все исследовали. Но у нас теперь хотя бы это ограничение пропало. Можем туда телепортироваться. Это мы прям что, в снежный гад, что ли? Снежный. Подземелье. Не, вот снежный град. Пёзовый некрополь. Блин, некрополь еще уж. Где-то есть некрополь. Вот у нас встреч. Солнцеранковая заря. Ты чё? Войти в тил. Наблюдать. Интерфейс. Собрать. Вот. Лучше ледяную гранату кидать. Чё?
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires.
Так, рекулы всякие.
Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
Куда пропал ты, погоди? Автоприцеливание, замедление прицела, проведение целей. А, ну это типа те, кто вообще не умеет стрелять. Технические приключения, устройства, управление в главном меню. Так, чувствительность. Ладно, это потом разберем. Перезарядка. Навыки оружия. Ты что, какой-то хлеб или колбаса или что это такое? На сыр не похоже. Так, и все, здесь уже конечно. О! Едем. Так, за лишний шум извиняюсь, но наверное, выключу микрофон.
We really had to build the railroad over a canyon, huh?
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident. That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlo-Lidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead.
Destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception.
Так, ну чё? Приехали, как говорится. Приехали, хлопцы, выгружаемся. С поезда.
Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnograd train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency, but yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out. This way. There's a lift car that...
Look! They have really funny-looking hats!
The fury!
Those ones are about the same height as Paimon! But it looks like they can't fly!
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the Winged Vila and the Snowborn Snegovic, amongst others.
No wonder! We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now!
Кто это поставил? Кто это выберет? О. О. Блять, это морж. Воскресенский, блядь. Сондай, ты что ли? Ладно, шучу. С Сондой ничего не сравнится. Пластинка. Не, ну красиво, красиво. Столько, блядь, лет ждали. Эльфийка. еще какие-то пути. Блин, ты на медведе как-то странно он выглядит. Какие-то подсветки у него.
The pure waters of melted snow are...
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
Ну шо, приехали. Богатов, Алёхин. Все, что бессмертное, может быть смертным. Так, мы увидели. Так. 20 телефона.
The prices here are crazy. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, four-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and floorboards.
Yep, no way! Not a chance Paimon's staying anywhere like that! Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us? Paimon still has some savings left. Fine then, it's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry, you'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui. Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Snezhnegrad Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions. These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Yeah, they probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
О, вот и Катюха.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot. Do you know where we can find a crafting bench?
No one practices alchemy at Snezhnegrad, I'm afraid. Apparently, there's some historical reason for it.
Oh. We'll just have to use the one on the train then. Huh. Kinda inconvenient. Wait. How come there's one on the train if that's Snezhnaya?
Я не знаю, сколько раз уже прерывался стрим, но, блядь. Я надеюсь, что в следующий раз проблем не будет. Касательно этих прерываний. В общем говоря, посмотрим. Салатик умял. Время к горячему поступать.
Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind. Paimon's starting to feel another headache coming on.
Podvorye restaurant is right this way.
Все? Спасибо.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild headquarters.
Даже изменилось встреч. Даже приветствие изменилось. Штаб-квартиру гильдии искателей приключений.
Thank you for Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Так. Так, все 3 места. Так, а что у нас этот? Какая специальность нашей Алёши? Диковинки отмечает, окей. Значит, он годится только в плане диковинок. Чуть собака его не сожрала.